All right, go ahead and ask the question as soon as you're ready.
Well, I have another question. Oh, you started it?
Yeah, I started recording
Well, I
again.
have one other question. If you are forced to join the army,
Mhm.
what would you be? A sniper,
Oh,
front line, or back line? Or
now,
backup?
now, if I was forced, I would love to be a carpenter or a cook.
Damn.
Especially the carpenter.
Damn.
Yes.
Did you hear it? My question.
Oh, you gave me the options. Front line, back line. I don't know about a back line, but
I don't know.
front line means you die.
Well,
Just
sometimes.
90%.
So front line, backup, or sniper? I don't know much classes, but that.
All right, sniper, you would possibly, I don't know if people that wear glasses become snipers. It's possible you could,
Be a crippled man and you're like,
yeah, he's just excellent with a rifle. Who knows? So, like, Mr. Cressley went to this war, right? World War II. He said, by the time I was 24, like you guys, I had flown an airplane, a jumbo jet. It's a building, he says, that flies. It's so big. He was maybe 6.5 feet tall, or he was tall. When he finished, he became a carpenter because he said, I always wanted to be a carpenter because I knew that during the Depression, I always saw the carpenters working. All right. To our men and women in uniform, past, present, and future, God bless you and thank you. Now you see this soldier carrying his wounded friend?
that's tough. He has to carry his rifle, which sometimes are like, I don't know, 5 pounds, 7 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. And then he has to carry his own body armor, like heavy suit for like, what's it called?
Yeah, bulletproof suit.
And all his grenades and stuff. And he has to carry the other bulletproof suit because of that guy.
Yeah, he's carrying at least
And the other guy
200 and some pounds.
Yeah, plus
'Cause, I
some
mean,
weight.
Yes,
So-
plus his own, yeah.
And he probably might have to run very fast or run from enemy lines and maybe even start shooting while running.
Did you hear how in the wars now, the bullets are not meant to kill, they're only meant to wound? Because if you get wounded, then 3 other men have to carry you. So now it's no longer or 2 other men, so it's
Not that guy, he just carries it himself.
Well, if you're strong enough like him, yeah, you could carry.
He was flagman, like you say.
Yeah, the flag man. My grandpa mentioned how he could line up men, and he was saying the fat one, just go cook. The one with the long legs, take this message to so and so, General so and so, and the strong man, you carry the flag. Everybody else would drop it, and that would just make him upset. Incompetence. I'm adding to the story, but that's what he said about you carry the flag because you're the strong one in the group. And you, just by the way you're standing, I know you're disobedient, so just come back at midnight. You're going to be in charge of the explosives. The guy would show up at midnight.
Who would be in charge of explosives?
He's disobedient, and yet he shows up he says, you don't have to run around in any of that stuff. You're just Mr. Explosives.
I mean, if you either if you disobey and leave,
Mm-hmm.
or if you just come back for explosives, like to learn how to do explosives.
That's right.
Explosives are fun sometimes.
I heard from Bob how Vietnam vets used to make people move because when they came back from Vietnam, some of them knew how to make explosives and they would just blow up things, and so the neighbors would move.
Blow up what?
Whatever you want to blow up a car. I mean, what do you do? There was before, you didn't do anything with the soldiers. There's got to be a tranquilizing program, you know. In war, all they say is kill, 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 and then everybody starts jumping. Ready, go, and everybody's in that mindset, right? Now, when they bring them back to the United States. These guys, they're not going to wash dishes as a dishwasher, man. So some of them, what they did in a movie, they blew up They hired. They said all three of us will. Yo, there's only one guy with a gun. Let's shoot him. Take all the money, man. So guess who they hired? They hired the explosives man, right? He blew up the whole truck. All the money's all over the place. It's like, man, you gotta practice.
Guy for
He says, yo, man, you gotta learn to make a mini explosive, not burn the whole money.
What is it called? Like
building its demolition or something?
No. His excuse
What?
would be something like, well, you told me to explode the thing. You didn't tell me to make a little explosion, not to explode the money. You just said explode.
Yeah, just open the doors, man. That's all it was. It blew up the whole truck. They're barely alive, you know? And so they got caught eventually because the number one murderer, he became a preacher. He used to walk around in the movie with ears of all the Vietnamese Viet Cong, they called it, the communist soldiers. Everybody he murdered, he would walk around with their ears in a string. And then he was also carrying a skull. He started cutting off the necks, right? To carry the skull of whoever he murdered and put it in his backpack. So finally, the other guy said, I know you're keeping us alive because you're the best, but as a medic, you got to drop that skull, man. It stinks. And they're going to know we are where we are by our smell. They don't take showers, you know.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I had a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what what's it called? It like, bing. It's like a stun grenade, not stun. It like makes you weird. You throw it and then it makes a ringing noise like.
Oh yes, yes. I've heard of these.
And it blurs your vision, but
Yes.
it doesn't explode like a grenade.
Mhm.
But it makes like a flash of white, a
Yes.
huge flash of white. I think I'm not sure how they use them or how they really work.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they're like a regular grenade.
Mm-hmm.
You throw it. I'm not sure if it just like shows a huge flash of white and it makes a loud noise like. I don't know. You know what they like? How to use them and stuff?
Well,
Not
I've
how to
heard.
use them.
I've heard about the ones in water, the water ships. Against pirates, they use sound, and they actually the pirates can't even shoot because their body, the sound really does go through your belly. And in the ocean, it's just amplified and so on, and you cannot board the ship. You can't even stand up. It throws your balance off, and they start vomiting and
Because
things.
in COD,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what COD is?
No.
Call of Duty. The game
Call
that
of Duty. Okay.
yeah, the game that Ray had.
Yes.
When I played the game,
Yes, sir.
when a bad guy threw it at me, and I was in the mission and someone threw it at me,
Mm-hmm.
it was annoying. Someone threw it at me,
Mhm.
and my whole screen went black
Yes.
or white,
Mm-hmm.
and the noise was like. But the white took like 5 seconds to clear out, and it
Mhm.
was like blurry vision.
Yes.
Everything was like blurred.
Yes.
So and then when I woke, like when it wore off,
Mm-hmm.
there was a grenade right beside me, and it.
Yeah, there was this book I read in Panama. I was bored over there, so I read it twice. The TV shows had at least 20 commercials. It means a 1 hour movie took like 3 hours. I mean, it was like, So I read this book, and it was from here, the United States. I had taken it over there. It's not a book I would normally read. It was about a computer that became a human. It built its own body and things. It turned into a movie. Turned
it's
into a movie.
Iron Man.
Similar.
The event, because the bad guy Ultron,
Mm-hmm.
it was a computer software. But then it, guess who it killed? It killed
The inventor.
the other. No, it didn't kill anybody real, but it
Mhm.
killed Jarvis.
Right, the other computer
The
system.
Jarvis was like, they were friends at first,
Mm-hmm.
but then the Ultron was like, where am I? What am I?
Mm-hmm.
It
They
was
could
just,
think.
yeah. apparently they were tapping into some alien technology or something. I only watched half the movie. I never
saw
finished
part of it. that
Yeah,
you're
I never
talking
finished
about.
it. But then what happened was Jarvis was like, if you can let me, where am I? Where is my creator? And he just kept getting bigger and bigger. Then destroyed Jarvis.
All right. So in the movie that I saw,
One more part.
yeah, go ahead.
It created its own body
It created its
with
own
the
body.
other robots.
Right. It captured a woman that it wanted to. It wanted to have sex, but
What?
yes. Well. So it captured a man that was in a prison, right? But he was very strong. But he could be controlled because he had all the surgeries and so on. He had been a test
Is that what, your
subject.
movie or my movie?
The book I was reading.
Okay.
So anyway, he was in the movie and also, but I read the book 10 years before I saw the movie. 10 years before. So in this one, I read the book twice. It was creating a new Madonna. It talked about enhancing the human body. For instance, making it fly, things like that. All you have to do is mate it with the right kind of insect or something to make it stronger and so on. It was about a science fiction movie. All right, so here we have a cemetery. We have people crying. We have the boots. We have their rifles.
Oh, kid.
And yeah, here we have someone coming home, perhaps. But you read the one about what kind of dad goes away for 3 years, you know? Oh, I might see my dad when I'm 13. Let every day be Veterans Day in America. All right, so we can stop here. We can read this poem next time. So here they're trying to teach you to be proud of the United States, right?
Yeah.
It's propaganda. You're leaving? You coming back? God bless you and those that surround you.